Hello everyone, this is PokéBrick02's speaking, and I have been getting some requests over the past few couple of months to make a TWR collection video. The only problem with this is there's two ropes to the side of things. On one rope, figuratively speaking, I have my subscribers and fellow viewers that enjoy my content and have been wondering, what else do I have in my collection that I have not shown yet on the videos that on my channel? And the other half thinks that I should just show my content and not make a collection video at all, or just make a collection video later on, because they think I have too much of Thomas Wooden Railway, and they do not want a collection video in return. So I've decided to cut the rope between the two and to make a collection video. Now, without further ado, here is my collection video of all of my trees. Now, let's start off with some of those in the corner right here. Now, as I know, these are just some really generic brand trees from Walmart. I don't know why my dad has them, but they're, just like $1 a piece or something. And I'm not really gonna use them. We might use them like in the background of like Lionel layouts or like a small setup or something, or just in the background of a TWR video just as some back foliage, but they're not really that important. And if you can do the math here, that is just about 5 rows straight across, and so 5 by 6 plus just one straight one over here. If I can do that math as best as I can in my head, that is somewhere around 48-ish trees, maybe 36 or less. I don't have a calculator. I was never really taught good in elementary school. But otherwise, they do make pretty good, especially when you put a locomotive next to it. It just really brightens up the setup of what you're trying to get there with the engine. Let you just look at that really quick. Moving on, without getting sidetracked, yeah, I made a pun. Here are some bigger trees. These, I definitely know, are some I can't tell how big they are, how tall they are. These are some standard gauge trees, used for those who don't know, from the scale, there's Z, N, H, O, and then S gauge, O gauge, G, and then there's standard gauge, which is just a tiny bit bigger than G, but is the biggest so far, unless you're going up to riding, like those engines, steam engines you ride, and then the bigger locomotives. But these are, standard gauge trees. They're a bit fluffed up with snow from the last Christmas, and I usually use them, when you fade from really smaller trees to these bigger ones in the background. It really gives depth to shots. So if I put the camera right here, you could see that's more in the forest there. So yeah, it really gives depth. But I would put these before these ones, and these trees right here. What is this one? These are probably from Walmart. Look, it's just they're made from China, and again, cheap, but they can be effective. There's some without stands over here. And then there's these ones, which are a bit cheaper, and again, made in China. This is just the made in China section of the trees, basically. This is really just the made in China tree. This is really just the trees made in China section part of the video, except for those, and including those as well. But these are just a few that were spray painted by somebody else, and these engaged trees, and again, some of these store-bought trees, but, they can be effective, but, otherwise, to some other interesting trees, here's some foliage. It's just a mix of them that I just use, next to track and such, and I do like these, the standard gauge ones, and the cheapy ones there, because they're, like I said, effective, but they're really good. But again, this is just a whole bunch of trash. I mean, not trash. A whole bunch of trees. I can basically just pick up the whole clump right there, and there's just little small pieces of foliage at the bottom. I just keep it in this little Star Wars container, and I use it every once in a while. Little brushes get off. The next few that I really do like, and probably anyone will like, is all these winter and snow trees. These, again, I don't really know their name brand or their height and scale, but they're most likely HO, and these are, again, store-bought. You can see holiday time there, and then holiday time there, so they're the same. These two are from the same generic company, those trees and these trees. And you know, these you would put like on the top of a mountain up somewhere like that. Oh, that looks nice. But these you just would put up at the top of the mountain, or just like as a, you know, again, a background border. And these are your trees at the foreground of your shots. These are the trees that, you know, lightly get snowed but don't get heavily as snowed as them. And they're your perfect scenery for Christmas videos. And there's these nice spiky small sprinkled ones like this. But then there's these other ones that are store-bought. What does that say? Oh, there's a name by Lemax, it looks right now. They're more cone-shaped. These I like better because they're more spread out. But these are still good. Here's another one with that base stand like those. There's this custom wooden one from... No, it's actually from China. My bad. Or someone could put it on there. But yeah, this one really doesn't look good. It has the same kind of tree, branch material as these trees, which are really ugly. But again, you can use these if they're most needed, and yeah, you can see just about there the material. Got my thumb in the way. Yeah. And there's another store-bought one, which is really lightly done. I don't know why. Maybe it's in the shade or something. And then there's this one, which must have been on a layout because it's really badly squished and painted at the bottom. The next seasonal item for trees we have is not an Amazon package, but what is in the Amazon package. I haven't used these in a long time. The last time I used them was in my channel trailer and that Sodor Shorts video, which I'm gonna upload soon. But these are just like very light fall trees, and there's this Model Scenics one here. There's Model Scenics here. Most of these are probably Model Scenics. There's this one here, which is a bit different, and again, stripped from a layout, you can see. And again, they're very nicely detailed. I never made these. My father just probably got them from work because they were stripped down from a layout, or were in some kind of junk box or something, or he's probably just had them from over the years, maybe. But yeah, they're really good, very stiff, very stiff and good trees. Some stuff does come off every once in a while, but that's from the material. They're very nice, very good, and I don't really use them much. And I don't really use them much, but, you know, they're good. They're still good. And last, and the very least, we have all these regular trees over here, and this very miscellaneous bag here of trees that are put together, trees that are not put together right there. That's what the basic thing looks like, and you just branch them out. But yeah, that's not really, that's just really junk, so I'll just throw that to the side. And what we're really interested in, and all of you are probably very intrigued, is the trees in here. We have just, you know, regular ones with a stump that don't have a stump yet, some stripped from a layout, and I have sometimes trouble, oh, okay, this one's fine. I have trouble with some of these for them standing up. That one's fine, come on, work for me. Ah, here we go. See, like this one, there's all this crap on the bottom, or all this fuzz and paper on the bottom. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's just a matter of if you can get it off or just luck. There's a few. Ooh, okay. There's a few snow/fall trees in here. I don't know why. These little bushes that have like berries on them, I like a lot. Again, cheapy trees. This site's just, it's a miscellaneous drawer I keep of just basic trees, but then like I said, these are bigger trees that I have in a box. Those are separate in a box. Those are separate in a box, and those are separate with their boxes. With their particular boxes. This has never had a stump. Hopefully it will. Cheapy tree. These are like really spooky. I don't know if I'll use them. I'll have to put them on some foam thing or something. Custom made. There's little. You can see the toothpick there from how they came from. Very nice and. Sorry about that. Very nice and weird, I could say. What else is in here? Very tall trees. These nice thin ones, like they go in a park. There's these really big, fluffy ones. I don't know what they're made out of, but this one's kind of squished, but it, again, looks nice. And it went in the thing on the layout, but it doesn't have a stand. I prefer the stands better because they're multi-purpose, and with these, you just kind of have to balance them with trees, or you have to balance them next to a wall or something. Like, I don't know, like, sort of, like, I don't know. This one is Engage, most likely. I could go here 3 days, but I'll just scoundrel through and show you things. That's a bag of coal and bush stuff that I never unorganized. These nice little stiff ones here that don't break apart easy. I do like these as well. A few fall ones, but still greenish that I keep in here. But yeah, otherwise, that was my affection video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Remember to like, share, comment, and stay tuned for other videos. And I'll see everybody later. See you guys.